Hi, welcome to the Gen X Glam and Gab channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, whether you're new, whether you're coming back. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to Fun February, where I'm uploading a video every single day and asking a question of the day. Now, we did this in October. I finally called it October Palooza, and it was so much fun. Yesterday's question of the day, I reached out. We gotta rock through the makeup today. We truly do. I have like something really special I want to try, but the rest of my face is gonna be honestly like just really slapped together. I'm gonna start off with some Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. I like it. It's a primer. It's technically a primer. Gives you a little bit of glow, but I feel like, you know, you can get our fave from the drugstore, the L'Oreal Glotion, and achieve something similar. Although L'Oreal Glotion isn't meant to be a primer. Anyway, yesterday's question of the day was, what do you think the question of the day should be? And it was a giveaway. It was a spontaneous giveaway video. Usually I do giveaways on Sunday. So there's 2 giveaways currently going on. I'm going to post the links to those videos in this video description. But the question was, what do you think the question of the day should be? And I got so many cool answers. I got enough inspo to last a while, but I'm hoping because that's a giveaway video, and in order to enter a giveaway, you need to make a comment in the video. I hope that people continue to make comments for a very long time so the inspo can get like stay on a roll. But this is a question that pops that I'm going to use today. I'm going to use all the questions. I'm going to use all the questions. But it's if you couldn't, then this came from, I wrote it down, came from Miss King. Miss King, thank you so much. I love this question. Your question was like, if you had to name one, I don't know, go-to product in your kit that you find the most useful. I believe that was actually how it was phrased, like most useful product in your kit. What would it be? For me, it's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish. For me, because I can use the Magic Vanish as a color corrector. Like I just have skincare down, and then you just saw me put on the Wonder Glow. But I can use this for a concealer. I can use it for a brightener. I really like it on days like today where I am going to put this on and powder, and that's it. This is a savior. So I've opened up one of my new beauty sponges. This was from the like MU2 NYC, I think. Anyway, I'm good. So I use this in the shade Light, and I need to get another one. I need to repurchase one, but I'm waiting for Charlotte Tilbury to give me like a gift with purchase that I just can't resist. Speaking of it's not really a gift with purchase, but guys, on Sephora, I noticed on the rewards bazaar that they are spotlighting Guerlain. Yeah, and even some really fancy cash-ins. If you had like 7,500 points, you could get like a massive Guerlain kit. But even the one at 1,000 points was really nice. It looked like it was like the little honey cream. I have it somewhere. You know, the youth water oil, it looked like, I don't know, some other stuff. A cute bag. I had everything that they were offering product-wise, but I didn't have the cute bag, which I don't think it would be. I barely have 1,000 points on Sephora. I think I have like 970 some points. But anyway, they're featuring Guerlain, and especially it looks like the Belle Royale line, which is the one with the bee. Oh, okay. Anyway, so I digressed. So this is it for me. This is my like go-to product because I can use this all over my face. I can use it on my lids, under my eyes, in my nose contour area, you know, like concealing along my jawline. And I started to think, like, if I had to think historically through my life, even though, as I've said, I haven't used a lot of makeup. So that's a good question for somebody like me who didn't use a lot of makeup. If I look back, like, what is a product or a type of product throughout the history of me, you know, using minimal makeup that I just kind of always had in the bathroom besides skincare. And for me, I would say that's a concealer. It either was, you know, and it was always drugstore, pretty much always drugstore brand. But if it wasn't a liquid one, then I used to buy those little, you know, concealers that kind of package like lipstick, you know, and you crank it up. So that I did, because, you know, every once in a while I would get a breakout or something like that. And I pretty much always had a compact too. Again, drugstore, usually drugstore. So I would, you know, between that combination, I just thought, okay, I just gotta dab a little bit of this like concealer that looks like it's the color of my skin on my face, and then go over it with a little bit of powder, smooth it out, and I'll be good to go. So this Magic Vanish, it's not necessarily marketed as a concealer. I think some people would argue it's a brightener, it's a concealer. It's just it's like, for me, again, on a day like today where I'm not gonna put on a lot of other product like base and whatnot, this is the one, the catch-all for me. This is like this is my color correction. This is my base foundation, what if you will. Just the product that I'm using to try to smooth out my skin. All right, I think that's all I'm going in with. It's one of those days where I'm going to be looking pretty organic. Or will I? Because I haven't. Wait until I flip the scale and tell you what product that I've never really used and I'm going to use today, and it's in my kit. All right, where's my Charlotte? I can't find my full size. Somewhere laying around here's my airbrush finish by Charlotte Tilbury, but I'm going to go ahead and use my mini, because it's a crazy day here. Mom in the basement, on the go. It's garbage day. It's the day that, you know, both kids want to ride to school, and the college kid has like early classes. So we have to like, there's no flex. We need to go. Yesterday, did I tell you? No, we haven't sat down since yesterday. I've said before, the thinnest layer of skin for me, like the most delicate on my face, is up there. And yesterday, I don't know what was going on. I had some sort of itch, and I like almost broke skin up there. Gosh, we have to be so careful. We have to be so careful. All right, so today's question of the day: what product in your kit is your go-to? Do you reach for? You find your most useful? Now, this was a toss-up for me, honestly, because I was like thinking, oh, I gotta answer this as like, you know, one of my contour or bronzing sticks. But then I was like, no, let's be real. Like, if I had to pick something and think back in time, what is it that it's some sort of concealer. It's some sort of concealer, because I buy it, you know, I get it in my mind, like a little dab of something somewhere is gonna help hide an imperfection. And that little dab of something isn't a foundation, it is a concealer of some sort. All right, there we go. It was a wash and dry the hair day, so I've been down here layering the skincare and doing all the things that's, you know, skincare, hair care, skincare, hair care. All right, so yeah, that's it. Oh no, I want to do my lids. I want to look at. You can see that it's a slight discoloration, but it's there. I consider it. I feel like it's like a rust. And of course, I can't find my. Here it is. Here it is. My favorite palette from Too Faced. I'm just gonna go ahead and dab my lids while I continue to think of things to say. Oh, so the product that I'm going to use today, I might as well just talk about it, because there are a few points that I want to make. Okay. And this product is new. We got this in the I got this in the Sephora Faves Lunar New Year bundle. And it was one, and I bought the makeup bundle, because you could do the skincare, you could do the colognes, or you could do makeup, cologne, or skincare. And I went with the makeup, because there was an Until Dawn setting spray in there. There was a Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine lippy like outliner pencil that I really wanted to try something of the lippy liner category from Makeup Forever, because people are always talking about it, or I see people always talking about it. And there was Charlotte Tilbury's iconic red lipstick, which I don't think I have ever, all right, I'm almost positive, I have never worn a red lippy out of the house. So I selected this shirt today. Today's the day we're gonna wear the red lippy out of the house. And so then that started to get me thinking, like, all right, what kind of company am I in? Subbies out there, I know I'm in Jeanette's company. I believe, Jeanette, many months ago, you were telling me you had, like, I think it was like might have been like a doctor's appointment. I don't know. Maybe it was just a hypothetical appointment, but you're like, you wear your power lip, your power red lip, and it's like your superhero power. And you're not alone. Like, you're in great company, because when I start to think about it, just off the top of my head, like when I think of like famous red lippy folks in the history of, I don't know, pop culture, I think of like Marilyn Monroe. I think of Lucille Ball. In more common era, more recent times, I think of like Rihanna. I think of Taylor Swift, 100%. You know, my generation, I think of Gwen Stefani. I think Gwen and I are almost close to the same age. She might be like a year older than me. Madonna, she's older than me, but she's, you know, she's definitely iconic amongst us Gen Xers. Tell you that right now. I could tell you that right now. So anyway, those are some iconic pop culture go-to figures for us that are known for their red lips. So let's go in with this. I'm a little bit nervous. I pulled out my Jelly Pop, the lip oil to go over this from e.l.f. So that's what we're going to pair it with. Charlotte probably wouldn't like that too much, that I am going to, oh my gosh, that I'm going to pair her red lippy with an e.l.f. lip oil on top, you know, because there's all that back and forth between, well, if you don't know, there's a lot of back and forth between Charlotte Tilbury and e.l.f. because Charlotte feels like she's the legend and that people rip her off, right? The dupes. And one of the brands that's famous for duping Charlotte, or in her eyes anyway, is e.l.f. So I guess it's just a little bit iconic. Then I put that e.l.f. Wow, I got my, this is red. This is really red. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? I don't know. I don't know if my lips are the right shape to pull off a red lippy, but I'm going for it. Here we are, 13 minutes into the video. I gotta go. I gotta help get the trash out. I need to help get those kids out the door. But thank you for hanging out wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you're well. I'm sorry this one was a bit of a rush job. I did want to try this red lippy. I don't know. I think there's a learning curve with it. Is there a learning curve? I'm not sure. Somebody give me some tips. What are the good tips for putting on a red lippy? Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next video.